for those of you who are listening, Marco is actually surprisingly excited by this. He was like, I texted him the other day and I was like, yeah, we're going to do the 5 aside. I was like, 5? You said 6, Hamza. I was like, oh yeah, this is hyper, my bad. But nah, it's going to be fun. So Marco, in honor of you being here today and obviously with your Italian heritage, you can go first with your Italian 6 aside. So by all means, educate us on your 6 aside.
Okay, my combined 6, because Hamza did allow me my 6th person, and I've even chosen a coach. That's how excited I got.
Oh my God.
They've got 522 international caps. Legend between the sticks, undisputed for me, had to be Gigi Buffon. 176 caps, 5 Serie A titles, a relegation, and a World Cup. And he's one of those people, I don't know of anyone that could say a bad word or not put him in that top bracket. He was the boy. Him and Zoff are just Italian goalkeeping legends. And I weighed up the two because I grew up with Zoff. And then in front is my all-time favourite footballer. Now, I'm a die-hard Gooner, but no one budges the world's best number 3, Sir Paolo Maldini. It's just my all-time favourite.
Yeah, we know who you voted for in our little Maldini versus Totti conversation a couple of weeks ago.
Do you know what? I love you boys. I was embarrassed that you put it versus Maldini versus Totti. It shouldn't have been. If you put someone else.
Do you know who said Totti? Do you know who said Totti?
I'll tell you, but I was just pulling strings. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, he wasn't.
You were genuine. You and Saf are genuine.
I like Totti more than Maldini. I've got more of an attacking mind, especially when playing. And I love attacking players more, of course, than I do defenders. But if you're saying who's a bigger legend, of course it's Maldini.
One-man club, won everything more than once, and he was a good-looking bastard. So 126 caps, 7 Serie A titles, European Cup winner 5 times, lost the Euros Championships on golden goal to France. I don't think there's anyone in the modern game that comes close to Maldini. Winning the European Cup 5 times. 7 titles.
Marco, let me get so you're saying he's the best player. He's the best player ever for you. Is that what you're saying right now? Or
yes.
I think he's ranked as the best ever Italian player. I think.
Yeah, one of the best.
Are we just saying Italian or ever in all countries?
No. He's my best Italian player.
Okay, Italian. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now we get to my holding midfielder, the one that's got
not another second defender, given the whole history of Italian footballers and their defence.
No, because. And you'll understand it, depending on the formations that you make. If you've got Buffon in goal, and then you've got Maldini in front, the person that sits, that's going to break down the flair players that are coming, Rino Gattuso. Absolute tiger. Again, 73 caps for Italy, 2 Serie A titles, not a lot. Won the European Cup twice, won a World Cup, went to Scotland and done it in Rangers. And just had that no fuss, no flair. I'll get you, or I might get the ball. So now you think you get past Gattuso, you've done very, very well. Now you've got Maldini, who's just going to usher you out with silk, and then you've got Superman in the sticks. So I don't think I'm conceding a lot. So now we go to the attacking bit. Now Arif's eyes have got bigger, thinking, okay, we've done the crappy defence bit. Now, how are we all going to push forward? How are we going to score? Because we know if you don't score in football, you don't win. Okay. Oh, yeah. So when we won the World Cup in 2006, he got described as having the pallor of a funeral taker or an undertaker. None other than Pirlo. For me, Andrea Pirlo, again, smashed it at Milan, smashed it at Juve, went over to New York. He just oozes class.
I've never seen him break a sweat. I don't think I've ever seen him break a sweat.
No pace, didn't need it. Swivel on a dime, would get the ball from Gattuso in my head, and he did when they were at Milan, and it just pinged it. Now we need some jazz.
Now you're going to Rome.
No, we're not going to Rome. We don't go anywhere near Rome.
Oh, Arif's heartbroken by that. Why not? Seriously.
Okay. But when I now say I've got a Ballon d'Or winner in Robbie Baggio, you'll understand why I'm not having Totti.
I've got him as well.
I haven't seen him. Like that's my rule. If I haven't seen them play, I can't pick them.
I've watched a lot of videos on him. He was the legend of the last generation, wasn't he?
The ponytail.
Yeah,
Divine. Missed penalty.
Missed penalty 94 World Cup.
Yeah, look, don't piss on my chips. Let's not talk about that missed penalty.
That's all I know about him.
Knows him. No, but I tell you why everyone knows about him is because they made that game on mini clip about him. That Baggio.
Yeah.
There's a little game about.
I remember that.
But Robbie Baggio took Italia 90 by storm, and then 94 dragged a really, really average Italian team all the way to World Cup final, where we lost on penalties to Brazil. But Baggio's, again, he won the Ballon d'Or. He got to a World Cup final. Could take a free kick, could take a penalty, and would lay it on the plate. Definitely from 1990, when I was 18 in that World Cup, all the way through, the guy that I had on my shirt was Robbie Baggio. For the record, I never grew that horrendous divine ponytail because I'm not a Buddha, but each to their own. And then up front, my number 10, Del Piero. 6 Serie A titles, a European Cup, a World Cup, done it in Germany's backyard. And again, look at his goals were never boring.
Also, what you said as well about Buffon, he got relegated and he came back up with Juve. He could have left for a bigger club, but he didn't. He stayed with his love, and he did the hard bit for Juventus. So you've got to respect people like that as well, who stayed with their club and stayed loyal, and that's why the fans cherish and love him.